Well, another Rhydon spawned. Maybe soon I'll be able to catch a Rhyhorn. Start working on that Rhydon. There's also the Vulpix. If only Firestone shards weren't so hard to get, I would attempt the Fire Pokemon evolutions with that. For now, if I do get any Firestone shards, probably gonna want to stay them up for a Flareon. But for that, I need EVs. And for EVs, I need to do stuff. Like go to a forest for stars. Okay, we have some Machop crime here. So what I'm going to go throw this thing out because it's going to be absolutely useless. And then do a quick swap out to Ekans because it's a poison type and should be resistant to any fighting type moves it uses. So I'm going to use a Poison Sting. That's right. How would that work? Remember, I'll send out a Steel type. Really, Steel types are also resistant. Sonic Boom is basically the best move in the game at this point because it will nearly one-hit every Pokemon without outright murdering them, unless they're super low level. So Sonic Boom is really good for catching wild Pokemon, basically, because it's basically got the ability to bring them straight to their threshold. Like before fainting, that's their new Charmander model. Okay, that is an adorable model. That is Charmander, get in my inventory. Well, I did fix double kicks that actually does damage, but doesn't do much. Yes, Ember would be super effective, which is why I'm using Sonic Boom, and hopefully you don't kill me first. Supersonic? I push Red Luck. So I'm going to do now, I'm just going to send out a Pokemon that would be able to resist this Charmander's stuff. Basically Wartortle. And I'm going to try a Pokeball. Might as well. It's probably not going to work, but I'm going to try. You never know, I've gotten stupidly lucky at Pokeballs already in this series. Will my luck run out now? Apparently not. I still have a TM on me. Double team, that's an odd TM. It's kind of useless too, but I suppose there's more useless things out there. I don't want to consider Pokeballs for Pokemon I actually want now, though. I do have a Charmander, so there's that, but I'm going to need to make some more Pokeballs very soon. For that, I need apricorns, and apricorns are only found in forests and taiga biomes. So basically, all I can do now is basically grind up my Pokemon that I have until they evolve. And all that stupid stuff. Not really stupid, but you get the point. I have a Charmander now, so who cares about Vulpix? I would like to get this Diglett evolved and kind of out of the way, though. Stupid Vulpix. Had that one coming. Diglett is kind of really amazing. Sorry to say. I love Diglett. Diglett's kind of really cool. Is that my house over there? Yes, it is. Gonna go swing by there, heal my Pokemon up. Maybe see if I can get my Diglett and take out some other stuff around here. Did Mareep literally, like, die into the walls of my house? Or is it fighting something? Can't tell. Well, it's fighting something now. And it's dead. I keep throwing my Pokemon back out. That's because I'm used to the old system. Apparently Pokemon are glitching the walls again, which is great. Just fantastic, I'm sure. Okay, everyone's all fully healed. I think I'm going to swap out my Ekans for that Charmander. Why? Because it's a Charmander, and it's kind of the most adorable mall I've ever seen for a Charmander. Like, the old mall was pretty cool. The new mall is, like, amazing. To be completely honest. So let's get this Charmander leveled up a little bit. It didn't heal. So I'm going to do the safe thing here, and I'm going to do a swap out. I like how Thunder Wave now works on ground types. I'm surprised that Magnitude didn't kill it. Like, really surprised. I don't see our way to get wool. You just killed freaking Mareeps. So I'm going to go back here. I'm going to heal my Pokemon again. Because apparently there's a bug where your Pokemon don't get healed if they go to the box, but they do if they go anywhere else. And I'm going to have to deal with snow in my house soon. Because I didn't build a roof. Kind of my own fault for not thinking that one through. Oh, you know what? I have birchwood and I want the Pokemon thing. Just kind of throwing on a really shitty roof right now just to try and keep the snow out of my house. Because there's not much else I can do about this snow right now. So I'm going to attempt to build a better roof, but I'm just going to take it out by hand because for starters I don't get snowballs that way. Which means I don't have to throw as much stuff out. I can also just sleep and get rid of the snow entirely, but I actually honestly don't mind the snow that much. It's just when it like forms a carpet in my house. But whatever. I do need to get this Charmander leveled up, though, so I'm going to try and take on some stronger Pokemon with it. Thing is, I'd like to run some grass types or something that I can easily take out with very little repercussions. Hypno would not be one of those. I'm just trying to find some red apricorns on my own time, too, because I'm going to need those. Like, really badly. Because red apricorns are kind of necessary for Pokeballs. Which, as you can probably already tell, is the thing I'm using most often. Any more? Well, there's a Jinx. I'm going to try this out. It's not going to work at all. But what I can do is do a quick swap out. I'm just going to try Sonic Boom some health off of it. Because I don't have Thunder Wave on this thing. Because the plus side of being a Steel type is he's resistant to like basically every type of attack. Kind of. And we've now got a Charmeleon. And that Charmeleon now has Dragon Rage, which is probably the greatest move in the history of moves. And Thunder Wave is better than Supersonic, I will tell you that much. And there you go. Hey, they fixed it so that Poliwag actually spawn more commonly. Or do they? Maybe they're still as rare as they used to be, so just in case they are still as rare as they used to be, I'm going to do the safe thing and fight it, basically. And try to catch it, because Poliwags were super rare beforehand. So I'm just going to try and scratch this thing down. Because I have no idea how strong it is. I might actually double kick. Double kick seems to be stronger. I'm going to tail whip it, try and get its defense down a little bit. Because it is bubbling me pretty hard here. Really? I'm going to try one more double kick, see if I can... Well, now its defense is down. And I'm very worried about killing it accidentally. So what I can do is Thunder Wave and Sonic Boom, because Sonic Boom will always do 20 damage. And as long as it has over 20 health left, I won't kill it. Which is probably my best bet, really. Now hopefully I can catch this thing without any trouble. Come on. You know you want to get in there. Polybreaks are pretty rare. And the plus side is I can get a Poliwrath now because they've added the Poliwrath model to the game. And this is kind of some really awesome music. I do approve of this music. That's for sure. Really, Swinub. I never understood people's obsession with Swinub. Some people just really love Swinub for some unknown reason. Or not so much Swinub, but like his evolutions. Yes, evolutions plural, because apparently they added a third evolution to Swinub at some point. Not sure why, but whatever. I always found Swinub and his evolution to be kind of really lame. But some people just love him. It's not the worst thing ever, but I don't know, I just never cared that much for him. Or woolly mammoths in general, really, which is basically what his entire evolution thing is based on. But, you know, whatever. Maybe we'll have some stuff to plant here soon. Well, obviously we'll have some stuff to plant here soon, but... Can't remember where I planted the black. I don't think I ever planted the black, so I'm going to throw the black ones over here next to the whites. I know I didn't plant a red yet, so I'm going to plant the red one up here. Do have a couple greens and a yellow. Now, I can't remember where I planted the green and yellow last time. I think I did the green on the bottom row. In which case I'm just going to do this, and yellow up here. And if I'm wrong, who cares? I also have a Drowsy over there, and my Nidorann's fainted, so... should fix that first. This is kind of really awesome music either way. And we are fully healed again. However, I am kind of running out of time to record here, so I'm probably going to wrap up this session very shortly. As soon as I... Wow, that Drowsy just ninja'd me. Was not expecting that. Oh, whatever. Bite it down. Ninja Drowsy. See that thing freaking rush me, though? That was like... That was scary shit. Well, I'm gonna run out here till the snow stops anyway. / rain. That is a blue-tinted Sandile. In other words, a boss Sandile. Let's see what we get off this thing. Yeah, in case you're wondering, boss Pokemon are always a minimum of 5 levels ahead of your strongest. Which is why I should throw out another Pokemon that swap, but because the boss Pokemon, it's usually best to just go for a quick takedown in the first place. Because if you don't do a quick takedown, then you risk some really bad shit happening. Is that an Everstone? It is. It's useful if you don't want your Pokemon to evolve at a certain level, but there's very few Pokemon where that actually is a useful mechanic to have. So I'm not sure I really care that much for it. I think it might be a useful mechanic on something like an Oddish, maybe. Because I think Oddish might learn a move that Gloom and Vileplume can't. I can't remember how it works. All I know is that Vileplume can't learn Shoulder Beam, and one of its pre-evolutions can. If it is Gloom, then there's still no point to the Everstone. Because then you just don't have to use a Leaf Stone on it at that point. And there's some Krabby on the beach. I have no idea how strong Krabby are. Level 18 strong. Let's get this Nidoran up a few levels. So I'll swap out for another these. Oh, this thing has bubble beam already. That's actually kind of interesting. And he should be done. Really, he hardened. Poison Sting. Well, I'll get rid of Growl, because Growl is not very useful at all. Tail Whip's more useful. And even then, Tail Whip isn't that useful. So one more level and this thing will level up. Shouldn't take too long. Now, to my knowledge, I think every Pokemon in the game has a chance of being the boss Pokemon. That being said, the chance is something ridiculously low. But there's still a chance. I'm not sure if they made it so that some Pokemon just can't become boss Pokemon no matter what the situation. Because, to my knowledge, I'm pretty sure that's every Pokemon, but so I think it might actually be possible. Granted, really, really rare, and probably would never happen naturally, but it might actually be possible for, you know, you to find like a boss Mewtwo or something ridiculous like that. There's a ton of Lapras out there. Do I want a Lapras? Realistically, Lapras is not that great of a Pokemon. They are kind of somewhat rare finds. At the same time, it's fucking Lapras, and who really cares? They're not a really great Pokemon in general. Like, for an Ice-type Pokemon, they get, like, Aurora Beam and maybe Ice Beam? I'm not even sure about Ice Beam, to be completely honest. Problem is, I'm not going to be able to fight him in the water. I'm going to drown while fighting. Granted, the workaround for that is going to creative mode. That way you can't drown. Or chase him on the shore. Which I'm doing a pretty good job of right now. Except I think he just sunk into the bottom of the world. Yeah. That was weird. I just watched the Lapras sink into the earth. Good to see that's still a bug that needs work on. I think there was something purple over there. Not purple, but blue. So I'm going to head towards it in hopes that's something interesting. Though I think it might have despawned. I'm still going to head for the last known sighted area. The other thing is, pay attention to the bottom of the ocean, because we see like glowing bits down there. That's actually waterstone fragments. Like, I believe that thing is. Or is that just sand? No, it's just sand, damn it. It's easier to see at night, to be completely honest, but it's clearly not nighttime right now. But there are definitely waterstone fragments on the bottom of the ocean, which are kind of handy to find and get. Well, right now my Pokemon are all basically in the medium level range, so the plains is kind of a decent place to train for now. Not the greatest. You can get some decent medium level Pokemon around here. Like around the low 20s. You can also get some in the 30s, but an even better place for me right now would probably be the desert, to be completely honest. Because I find that it fills more of the gap, at least for me anyway. Granted, you're more likely to find level 30 Pokemon in the desert, but the lower level ones are more likely to be closer to level 20. Rather than like level 10 or lower. And Tentacruel. Things are actually a fairly rare chance to spawn, I think. The trio over there, which used to be really hard finds because they used to only spawn grass, but they fixed that. You got Ponytail over there, you've got Tentacool. So yeah, you've got like a whole smorgasbord of Pokemon here, basically. Well, it's level 17 Drowsy, which... I'll do that battle, even though I know I'm going to lose. Unless I switch up to this Trapinch here. really poison gas. That's a really shitty attack. Whatever. I will feign attack you to death. Now I'll bite you. Glad to see the sable's still broken. Alright, I already changed the way the sable works from the air generations. So I'm pretty sure they changed the way the sable worked for Fire Red and Leaf Green, but I can't remember exactly how it worked in that game in the first place. I think I did find out eventually after doing the Elite Four enough times, but in all honesty, it wasn't that important for me to remember clearly because I never played a Pokemon game after those games. That's a giant-ass Electrode. Wow, that thing is hostile. So now I've got a Nidorina, which means I could probably train that thing because I don't have a stone to do anything more with that yet. I'm going to test my luck with the Electrode. Even though I know this will probably get end terribly for me. That's what I figured. Yeah, you just keep using electric type moves against me. It's going to work so well. Fine, use Tackle. I don't care. I don't really have any great moves with him, though. Can Mud Slap, though. Which Mud Slap could be my salvation here. I could just make it so that he can't hit me. Which is probably about the best thing you can do in this situation. And now the Electrode's faded, so what can I do now? Well, what you do is you use a Sonic Boom Train. Basically means you just Sonic Boom it till it dies. Critical hits mean nothing with Sonic Boom because it always does charge at 20 damage. Problem is Sonic Boom has a tendency to miss quite a bit. However, you can very easily take out a strong Pokemon with Sonic Boom and probably get your Pokemon up to ridiculous levels. This is a non-missable move, so it's probably really good to replace Tackle with. As you will notice, most Pokemon do drop some kind of item that you normally get from Minecraft mobs, but because there are no Minecraft mobs here, such, you know, villagers and shit, kind of have to get them from Pokemon. Now, Fearos are one of the strongest things in the plains. I would rather not screw with those because those things will destroy me. Kangaskhan are apparently also really strong, and they're hostile. This could be really bad because I don't have the proper party to be taking on Kangaskhan's here. I'm just going to try running because apparently they did fix the run thing so that you can actually escape from battle now. Whereas beforehand it was impossible to escape from battle. Because what would basically happen with a hostile Pokemon is even if he did escape from battle, he would automatically re-enter the battle anyway, so it would look like he didn't. Which was a really big bug that they did fix, thank God, because that would have kind of broken the game. So what I'm going to do now, I'm just going to head back to my house and check my box again. I think we'll end it off there, because I don't need this Nidorina on me anymore, since it has literally reached the level where, you know, it can't evolve without a Moonstone, and if I do train it past this point, might miss out on opportunities to learn moves that I might want. And so because of that, I'd rather just not take that risk and just throw it in the box until I get a Moonstone. Because unlike most Stone Evolution Pokemon, Nidoking and Nidoqueen actually learn moves after they evolve. Unlike, you know, Wigglytuff and Clefable and all those things, which actually don't. And that includes, like, Ninetales and, like, who else is it? Arcanine. They don't learn any new moves after evolving. The only ones that do are, like, Nidoking and Nidoqueen and all the Eevee evolutions. Actually, in the case of the EVs, it's very easy to miss out on moves permanently because of the way stuff's coded. So all these things need to evolve. These two don't... Well, Flappy doesn't have a fur evolution, but the arena does. I just don't have the IM to do that yet. So I could work on the Abra, but I want to get this Diglett up to the next level fairly quickly. Okay, there's a Drowsy in the tree. It's kind of odd. However, as long as he doesn't warp speed into me, because that was scary as fuck. I didn't really get scared, but still, that caught me off guard. Like, it wasn't Amnesia level. Amnesia level's a whole nother level. And even then, after I realized there was no consequence for dying, I basically just booked it for the entire game. Because there's no consequence for dying, so there's no ramification for me doing that. I mean, the most consequence there really was, you know, being sent back to a checkpoint. Yeah, come after me. I sent your own brethren after you. Who knows nothing but teleport. Which is fine. You know why? Because I have a trap inch. That knows more than just teleport. No spring attack. It also knows bite. You'd like to learn about bite? Yes, Kadabras and Abras drop Ender Pearls when they're killed. And now I have a Kadabra that only knows teleport. I might know a couple other moves. Just didn't appear because I had switched out of battle. I'd imagine it knows our moves right now. I can actually probably prove that by sending this out right here. Confusion, wow. Well, the plus side of using Kadabra is it does have really high special attack. Downside is really low health. Kind of a problem, but you know what? It's bearable, really. Because basically Kadabra is just a one-shot deal. So if there are X speeds in this game, that's like the Pokemon you'd give it to. And then you teach you a bunch of really good special attack moves. You have it with Psychic, you have it with pretty much all the strongest special attack moves in the game, and you basically plow through people. And as long as you gave it as many speed boosts as possible, it'd be basically unstoppable. As long as they didn't get hit, because Kadabras and Alakazams have shit for health. They really do. So one of the downsides to using one is their health is so low. If you can get past that, they are probably one of the strongest Pokemon in the game. Okay, so we have another one here. And actually, I can't do much else with Kadabra anyway right now without... Miltank wants to fight. Wild Miltank wants to fight my Wartortle. Just bite it. Bite it like it's a pork stick. Even though it makes no sense, because cows aren't pork. Whatever. Filet mignon up my ass. That was... I don't even know what that was. I just said stuff and stuff came out of my mouth. That's basically what happened there. See, the problem is I sometimes use the wrong words to say stuff. And then I say stuff that sounds completely stupid. And to kind of hilarious results for you guys, not so much for me. Because I have to live with the fact that I just said that. Whatever. It's bearable. I also do the Ghastly. But I think I'll have to leave that till next time, because it is getting late. So we'll take our nap in our Pokebed, which I'm seeing through the ceiling now, which is kind of cool. I will admit. But yeah, that's going to be it for now. So basically off screen, what I'm probably going to do, I'm not really going to try to catch any new Pokemon off screen, but I'm probably going to tend to this whole berry farm here. To get that started a little bit more. I don't really think there's any rare Pokemon in this area that I haven't already caught, you know, aside from the Rhyhorns and that, which aren't even that rare. I already have the Charmander. Even if Moltres spawned here, I don't think I want to waste my Master Ball on it. And my Pokemon aren't even close to the level they need to be to even dream of taking that thing on. So, You know what? And honestly, half the time, I've already gone to almost the same point I was at, in my previous recording session, which lasted 3 hours, and I got a bigger berry farm, and all my Pokemon were over level 20. And I actually had like a whole team of EVs and stuff, and like one was already a Leafeon and all that stuff. But I'm in a different biome now, so different situation. I didn't spend like the first hour trying to get like 4 EVs. Whatever. You get the point. So anyways, I'm going to end this for now. When we come back, I'll hopefully have worked the berry farm a little bit, and we'll be ready to go on a mining expedition for not only fossils, but for iron, so I can make more Pokeballs and catch more Pokemon. Which is going to be really important, because there's going to be a lot of level 40-something Golbats in the mines, which I can't deal with right now. So until next time, I will see you guys later.